That's faster. The first problem.
Yeah.
Make sure it's done. That's because there's the Coast Guard station right there. Yeah. I put it on there.
Hey.
Oh.
Yeah. I can agree with you. Oh, so. You be the bad guy and I'll switch on.
West Valley. I don't think, or.
Sounds like it's probably BTA, but they'd write it in West Valley Court. BTA was intended for that.
Well, I'm happy to sit down on the chat.
Ask for somebody else. I'm registered. Because, West
Put
Valley.
it on private park.
Lots of fun. We want to show it.
Instead of public park.
All right, we'd like to welcome everyone and call to order the regular meeting of the West Valley City Council. It is March 26th, 2024, and we're beginning our meeting at 6:30 p.m. in the City Council chambers of West Valley City Hall. We have all members of the council present. Councilman Fitzsimmons, Councilman Whetstone, Councilman Harmon, Councilman Hune, myself, Councilman Christensen, Councilman Norfelt. We're also joined at the dais with our interim assistant city manager, Mr. Flores, and our city recorder, Ms. Kamick. This evening, we'll turn the time over to Councilman Norfelt for our opening ceremony.
Thank you, Mayor. Will everyone please join with me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. We'll now go to our minutes of March 19th, 2024. Turn them to the council for discussion or a motion.
Mayor, I'd move to approve those minutes.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And those stand approved. Thank you. We'll now go to our comment period. We will now accept public comment. Comment period is limited to 30 minutes. Any person wishing to comment shall limit their comments to 3 minutes. Upon recognition from the mayor, you will approach the mic. If you did not have an opportunity to sign up, please give us your name and address. All comments shall be directed to the mayor. No person addressing the city council during the comment period shall be allowed to comment more than once during the comment period. Speakers should not expect any debate with the mayor, city council, or staff. The mayor, council, and staff will have the opportunity to respond within the 30 minutes. Speakers shall refrain from personal attacks against fellow citizens, city staff, or members of the city council. So we'll ask speaker 1 to come to the mic.
Madam Mayor, City Council members, thank you for the opportunity. We live on City Vistas Way, immediately adjacent to a railroad line that serves the Lay's plant on 47 South. And the line there crosses 6400 West. And the train that serves the plant comes usually about once a week, sometimes more than once a week, between 1 and 3 in the morning. In order to serve the plant, it has to cross 6400 West 4 times because it has to go across and it has to change directions. We've lived there for about 8 years, and in the last month or so, the train has started blowing its horn every time it crosses the road. Now, I Googled this, and I'm not an expert. To my understanding, this is required behavior by the Federal Railroad Administration. I don't know why they didn't do it before. I wouldn't object that much, except I'm very fond of sleeping. I also, in my Googling, again, not an expert, found out that it's possible to apply for a quiet zone. And I believe, again, not an expert, that the type of crossing that we have on 6400 West with the arms that come down and the lights and the bells qualifies for a quiet zone. But because I'm not an expert, I came today to ask the council, the mayor, to request the applicable department, which I don't know, to check into the feasibility of that and potentially apply for that quiet zone if it's possible. And that's it.
Okay, thank you so much. Speaker 2.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. We have a new business in West Valley City. ABO Plasma opened up last week. Really, really clean place. I was very pleasantly surprised. Nate and I both attended it. I've been trying to go through the whole procedure, and that there's a whole bunch of checks and balance, and I found out I have an iron deficiency. So I got to get that up before I can go through it. And I will report how it all, doing the whole thing, how long it takes. Last Thursday at the original Community Resource Center for my hometown, we had another recital. And there was about 70 people there between the 2 recitals. The piano lessons, Councilman Hune's son, I mean, is doing fabulous with piano. And so are some of these kids over the last 4 years, how they went from nothing to where they are today. And it's great to see. And afterwards, we were like hanging around, and we were invited into the basketball court area. There's a bunch of chairs set up, and all these people come in. And so we're sitting there talking, talking with the upper ups. And we were informed that the 60+ people that just came in are the new class for English, learning English. Over 60 people in the one community resource center. I mean, what my hometown has been able to do in the last 5 years, 6 years, I'm not sure how long, it's been a while. I think it's 6 years to where it is now. I mean, 60 new people coming in to learn English and 13 different languages. And so and that's at the original community resource centers. The 2 other ones also have English lessons. And I noticed driving past one of the stake centers in Kearns at the LDS church, they have a sign up there that says now English lessons there. So it's multiplying. We're teaching English to more people. So hopefully they'll understand, our rules and regulations, and learn English and be part of our community. It is really, really cool to see how this keeps growing. So that's all I have.
Okay, thank you. Is there anyone online? Okay, seeing no one else in the audience that would like to speak. Mr. Flores, did you have any comments?
I do not have any comments. Thank you.
Okay, and to the council?
Just a question as to whether we were already aware of this train horn in the middle of the night issue, or if this is a new issue to
We have been
address.
made aware of it in the past. But a quiet zone application, I'm not sure that we've looked into, so I think we need to ask staff to look into that and see what it would require.
Perfect. Thank you, Mayor.
Yeah, we will certainly look into that and get back to you as well.
Okay, thank you. All right, we'll go to our ordinances. Ordinance 2411, Mr. Flores.
Thank you. This ordinance would increase several fees at both the Family Fitness Center and the golf courses. The cost to provide these services has increased over the years, and in order to continue to provide quality service to our users, this is what's recommended.
Okay, thank you. I will turn it to the council now. Ordinance 24-11 for comment or a motion.
Mayor, as we discussed in study meeting, I'd like to continue that for 1 week so that staff can review some of the golf course fees.
Second.
Thank you. We have an emotion and a second. Ms. Kamic?
Councilman Fitzie Umanu.
Aye.
Councilman Whitstone.
Yes.
Councilman Harmon.
Yes.
Councilman Hune.
Yes.
Councilman Christensen.
Yes.
Councilman Nordfelt.
Yes.
And Mayor Ling.
Yes.
Motion for continuance passes unanimously.
Thank you. We'll now move to ordinance 24-12. Mr. Flores?
Yes, thank you. This ordinance change was requested by City Council during the strategic planning meeting. This would require executive orders issued by the city manager are done with the advice and consent of City Council.
Thank you. So we'll take ordinance 24-12 to the council for discussion or a motion.
A motion to approve ordinance 24-12.
Second.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. Ms. Kamic?
Councilman Nordfelt.
Yes.
Councilman Christensen.
Yes.
Councilman Hune.
Yes.
Councilman Harmon.
Yes.
Councilman Whitstone.
Yes.
Councilman Fitzie Umanu.
Aye.
And Mayor Ling.
Yes.
Motion passes unanimously.
Thank you. We'll now go to our resolutions. Resolution 24-50. Mr. Flores?
Thank you. This resolution would allow Summit LG Utah LLC the ability to establish a telecommunications network in the city and acknowledges their requirement to obtain permits from Public Works for any excavation or construction.
Thank you. So I will turn resolution 24-50 to the council for discussion or a motion.
I move for approval of resolution 24-50.
Quick question though, unless I'm missing something, this is at no cost to the city, but also at no revenue, right, to the city. It's not something they pay us to be.
That is correct.
Thanks.
Second.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. Ms. Kamic?
Councilman Fitzie Umanu.
Aye.
Councilman Whitstone.
Yes.
Councilman Harmon.
Yes.
Councilman Hune.
Aye.
Councilman Christensen.
Yes.
Councilman Nordfelt.
Yes.
And Mayor Ling.
Yes.
Motion passes unanimously.
Okay, thank you. That takes care of our business for this evening. So we have one more action item.
Motion to adjourn.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye.